Hello, and welcome to another episode of Breadcast Movie and TV Talk. World War I is the war that doesn't get a lot of attention in Hollywood, just like in video games, too. There are some documentaries about it, but there are very few movies set in World War I that are on the similar level of, say, Saving Private Ryan or Schindler's List. Not until now, that is. For this episode, I'm going to be talking about 1917. So, if you don't like war movies, this is your chance to leave, because there will be spoilers. I'm not going to be as detailed with this movie because I feel that this is a movie that you have to experience for yourself. The plot of the movie is very simple when you think about it. Two soldiers are picked to carry a message from their trenches to another area that is pretty far away. Along the way, one of them gets killed by an enemy soldier, so the remaining soldier gets the message to where they needed to, which is also the same place where the brother of the one soldier who died is located. Their message that they had to get is that there is an attack that was going to commence that was set up by the enemy and would have costed the Allies 1,600 soldiers. Like I said, I don't want to give too much of the plot away because I want you to experience this movie for yourself. Now, I am not someone who knows that much of the technical terminology about movies and stuff, and I'm saying that because this movie also is visually really amazing with some amazing camera work. The sort of gimmick to this movie is that it is all done in one shot. There's no cuts. Well, that's not entirely true. There's one moment where our soldier guy, the remaining guy, goes into a building with an enemy sniper that he shot at from outside for a little bit. And he breaks down the doors, and the sniper shoots him, and he goes down and blacks out, and we get a black screen. That's the only moment in the movie that there's something that resembles a cut. I've heard other reviewers say that they can tell where the filming people filmed something insignificant to give the actors and crew a bit of a break, but I was not able to pick up on that. One of the things I really liked that this movie does is that it doesn't shy away from being realistic for the period. A lot of locations we see are the aftermaths of battles, so you see dead and decaying bodies all over the place, abandoned enemy trenches that are full of rats, two abandoned AA guns with thousands of empty shells. They do not shy away from things and are not afraid of showing the horrors of war, and I like that. A true war story doesn't censor things or try to change things from how they happened, and that really shows here. The landscapes were amazing too, showing the tight and almost claustrophobic nature of trenches, the dirty and muddy nature of no man's land, the dark and unknowing nature of the abandoned enemy trenches, and so on. The one and only complaint that I had was there's a moment where the two soldiers get to an abandoned farm and they see a dogfight in the distance in which an enemy plane gets shot down, and it conveniently crashes right by our two soldiers. Just seems like too much of a convenience to make something happen in this movie. But that's the only complaint about the movie that I had. 1917 is a great movie and is enjoyable too. That's all I have to say, so if you added the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening, and goodbye.